Hey guys, ready for the long path? Well, I guess you have to be, because that's exactly what we're gonna do now. And we still have our lamp from, back when I saved. You can't give it to the lamp peddler yet, because you're actually gonna use this pretty soon. And you're going to use it to cast a spell, because we have all the spell ingredients for the Make Rain spell, which is over here. Yep. Few drops of salt water. We got the baby's tears, we got the vial of sacred water, and we got the falling water in a teapot. Speak incantation over the teapot to enchant. Heat to boiling to activate. Alright, let's do it. Alexander prepares to enchant the hunter's lamp with the Make Rain spell incantation. Clouds of thunder, shafts of light, come and sup with me tonight. Waters 3 have I for tea, brew a... Don't go that fast, come on Alexander.
They'll brew a tempest now for me.
Yeah. The lamp in Alexander's hand gives a little perk. He hopes the spell works despite his makeshift teapot. Well, it seemed to glow a bit, so it'll probably work for something, right?
See, people think that the word sup is a modern incarnation, but clearly it existed already in medieval times.
Well, not as a contraction.
Yeah, isn't it a contraction of supper?
Oh, I guess so, but in the... Oh, well. Okay. So, we're gonna go back to, the Isle of the Mists, and if you, go back there a second time, you'll see what happens pretty soon. There are gonna be people waiting there for you.
Oh, hey.
So, if you don't want to get burned alive and you don't have a Make Rain spell handy, don't come back to the island a second time. They'll get you.
Great gods, did you see that? That man just appeared from nowhere.
Perhaps he was sent by the spirits. I see no boat.
He's an intruder, no matter how he got here. Grab him.
Not again. Look, I'll leave. It's no problem.
I think not. Let's go.
And then they just kind of shimmy over there. Alexander is frozen at the spectacle before him. Robed figures are gathered around a bonfire. Some mystical ceremony is taking place, but as to its purpose, Alexander has no clue. It's to bacon Alexander.
We found a trespasser on the beach, Archdruid.
Uh-oh, Archdruid? Now what has Alexander wandered into?
This must be the foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain festival. Place him in the sacrificial cage.
Wait, I must rescue the princess.
There's an ancient druid saying, a man who would save others must first save himself.
Ouch. Harsh words. No!
I wonder if people will reference the Wicker Man movie a second time during this video.
Oh yeah. And the cage is swung out over the bonfire. So basically the same thing starts happening all over again. Alexander starts to feel a little warm, and he turns red as a tomato. A not quite so ripe tomato. The bottom of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot. Wow. This cage is really hot. Fire in the cage! But then he beats it out with Beauty's clothes. Alexander pulls out Beauty's old slave clothes, desperate to beat out the flames. The flame is extinguished, but the clothes themselves burn to cinders. Alexander won't be able to keep the cage from igniting for long.
Obviously, this is how they prevent you from using Beauty's clothes.
Yeah. The heat and movement must have jarred something. Yeah, what is that sound? Something that Alexander's carrying is starting to jiggle around.
No, Alexander, don't tell us about your parts starting to jiggle around now. This is the wrong time for that.
Egad, something's really percolating. Oh, it's a lamp! Wow, did you see that face he made? I don't know if it'll show up on YouTube, but the water in Alexander's lamp is hot. It's just about boiling. Aha, that's right. We need to boil it too. Yeah, Alexander feels a drop. It starts to rain. And then they're too lazy to make rain in the animation, I guess.
That man is a powerful nature wizard. By the sacred oak, let him down.
Yay! Later, after a short but furious thunderstorm which we decided not to animate.
I must apologize for our rude welcoming committee. We've been feeling inhospitable ever since the winged ones stole our sacred miniature oak tree.
I knew it. You could see this coming, didn't you?
Besides,
Vizier al-Hazred sent a message that we were to watch out for a highly dangerous foreign assassin. I assume you are the one he meant.
I'm sure I'm precisely who he meant. I assure you, I mean to harm no one, unless that person threatens the princess. I'm sorry to have disrupted your ceremony, but I'm running out of time.
What is it that you seek?
The oracle on the island of the Sacred Mountain told me I should speak to you about the realm of the dead. She told me of 2 souls in unrest there that I might be able to free.
Free souls in the realm of the dead? You're mad.
The souls might be able to help me on my mission to save the princess. It's imperative that I do everything I can. The risks are not important.
No, and yet getting yourself killed will hardly help the princess. But I will tell you what I know. Legend has it that it is the right of any human to challenge the Lord of the Dead in order to save his own life, or the life of another already past. But the knowledge of how to do this was lost centuries ago.
That's no problem.
I've only heard of one who tried it, a young knight who came to the land of the Green Isles from a distant land long ago. According to the story, he was determined to challenge the Lord of the Dead for the soul of his dead lover. It is said that he tamed the Lord of the Dead's horse, a black-winged, demon-hearted beast named Nightmare. Nightmare sometimes flies to the human world to feed on certain noxious plants. Those unfortunate enough to see her are glad to escape with their very souls intact.
She sounds threatening, doesn't she?
Somehow, the knight captured Nightmare and rode off on her back, supposedly to the realm of the dead, but neither the knight nor his lover ever returned. If there was a means for challenge, it was lost with the night.
I see. Can you tell me anything about the Lord of the Dead?
Ah, that is a blacker matter still. To the Druids, he is Salmon, lord of coldness and despair. Salmon was once a man like you or I, but he insulted the gods and was sentenced to rule the underworld. Immortal he is, and mateless, robbed of sleep, robbed of movement, robbed of companionship. It is said that he hates all mortals even more for the mortality that he lost. That is all I know.
Interesting. I shall remember.
Now look how the oak embers of our bonfire still glow hot, despite the rain. If you're bent on your course, you'll need courage that's just as impervious to the chill. May your luck last longer than your storm, brave one.
May it indeed. Thank you, Archdruid. I forgive you for almost killing me. Yeah. Bye. Okay. Well, let's see. So we're gonna have to try to find a creature called Nightmare who feeds on noxious plants. Now, where have we seen noxious plants before, I wonder? And also, how are we going to be able to, ride her? I mean, apparently she's dangerous, right? Well, let's see. We have a magic paint spell left.
Can we paint Nightmare?
Yeah. Ah, charming a creature of the night spell. Let's see. 1 skull of oak embers. Well, we just have embers right here in front of us. Bit of sulfur, brimstone, a strand of a pure-hearted maiden's hair. Well, let's see. Wait, get out. This is always really cool. I always like doing this, taking the skull. Filling it with hot embers. I mean, look at that. That is so cool. I just love that.
It's kind of like a jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah. Then you take the spoiled egg, and that counts as your sulfur. Alexander cracks the spoiled egg and dumps it into the skull containing the embers. The spoiled egg hisses as it makes contact with the hot embers. Sounds the steam. Phew, the smell of sulfur. Must be really bad fried egg now. And a pure-hearted maiden's hair. Alexander puts a strand of hair into the skull containing the embers and spoiled egg. And now we just need to go find this creature. Oh, by the way, you can get the strand of hair either from Casima's ribbon or from Beauty's clothes. If you find one, you can't get the other. That's just the way it is.
You get more points for getting it from Casima's ribbon, though.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I think so. Or actually, maybe I'm wrong. I could be. I don't know. I thought so.
Maybe one of you viewers could tell us. Now let's go over to a high place where there are noxious plants, the Isle of the Sacred Mountain, because that has the nightshade berry bush on there. Alright, but we're gonna have to go climb this mountain in the next video because unfortunately we are running out of time. So see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.